going on, YouTube? What is going on? Man, I tried not to make these videos, but I figured I would respond one last time. Just say something. Night chat video number 5. Just got back to the house. I got to pay a couple of business bills. I got to pay my fleet fuel card. I used it today. Got to pay that particular card. Used it to. By the way, the credit limit was $2,000 on that one. It's 2,000 on now. 2,000 on now. It's 2,000 on here. So 246. That's $6,000. Do I got? Oh, I got some more fuel cards. I got that's 6,000 right there. This one has 2,000. That's 8,000. Man, I got QPN, but this is the first fuel card I had. It's a prepaid. I never went back to get an actual credit limit, which I do qualify for. I got another one somewhere. I'm missing one. Where am I missing? Oh well, I don't know, but I got about $10,000 in fuel cards. 10,000. I could run a small fleet, and I would not have to worry about fuel. What I mean by that is, let's say I run a small fleet. I got trucks and trailers, and basically I can run for 30 days and pay these people back at the end of 30 days after I already got paid for the load, just advance money. But that's not what I want to talk about. Man, I've been watching YouTube lately, and man, YouTube was kind of good this week. We had TB and LaShawn and YTTA trying to figure out how they can put more money in the driver's pocket, trying to figure out how we can squeeze some money out the trucking industry. You got Christopher and his gang over at Big Red Videos. As y'all saw, I don't know, probably not a lot of people. Well, y'all should be subscribed to him. I don't know. One of my favorite YouTube channels. They're heading down from New York down to Orlando, Florida, to take a bunch of generators down now. If y'all saw that video, and they helping people out, of course, that got affected by the hurricane or storm or whatever happened down now. You got the smaller channels. It's just giving owner operator tips, basically trying to put more money in our pockets, trying to bring up the drivers, right? You got let me think of some other big channels. Then you got the daily vlog channels that do their thing like me, just vlogging, just taking y'all around the trucking industry. And then you got the one driver. I don't know what happened this week. This was his topic this week. Now, the reason I'm not saying his channel has nothing to do with the fact that I don't like him. I do like him, okay? The reason I don't say the channel is it's a business decision. Y'all will never understand. Okay, put it like this: I didn't literally gave him like $2,000 this week, okay? Not this week, this month, over $2,000, okay? I'm trying not to just be giving people out free promotions. It's a long story, but anyways, his topic was dashboard cameras. I don't know what made him decide to bring this up this week, but I put out my video. I think it was like 3 stops trucking. It was me doing a driving video. I don't know if just like this first time seeing me doing a driving video, I don't even know if this is the video that made him drag this topic along the rest of the week, but I did a driving video, like my, 50th driving video. And I'm assuming he went through a scale house, and I know how he is. He probably either pulled over, went inside, started asking questions about the dashboard camera. Some DOT officer told him something ridiculous, or I don't know what. I ain't gonna say the DOT officer told him something ridiculous. I don't know what he said. I mean, hearing from what he said, I really don't know what the truth is. I really don't know. But whatever the DOT officer told him, he ate it up. He believed it, and made a video about it, telling us that dashboard cameras was illegal if they facing you. If the DOT see them, they gonna freaking ask you to see the dashboard camera, and if you don't give it to them, then they gonna, if you try to refuse, they gonna, I don't know what they gonna, what are they going to do? Are they gonna shoot you? Jerk, pull you out the truck, beat the crap out of you? What are they going to do? I always wanted to ask a police officer that. I had a police officer threaten me with a sentence like that before. They was like, if you refuse, it's only gonna get worse for you. We can't search your car. It's only gonna get worse for you, especially down in Memphis. Can we search your car? You can't search it. It's only gonna get worse for you. What does that mean? What, are you gonna shoot me? Yank me out the car? Beat me up? What explain? What does that mean? Because I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna get paid off the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's always good. Just comply with the officer, then sue him later. Get his badge number, his name. Y'all know how it works. That's why I tell people, man, y'all got to get lawyers out here, because it's no telling how many freaking people this DOT officer has harassed at this scale house, according to the guy with the topic. Okay, it's no telling, no telling. Just probably wrote, I don't know how many tickets. Now, what I'm concerned with is, now that we know, or you know already, my particular team, people that follow me, we already knew this was not true at all, but the FMCSA has clearly, you called them, they told you that recording yourself while driving is not illegal. The DOT officer says if he catches you recording, more than likely he's going to write you a ticket. Now, I told people you need to get a lawyer, plead not guilty, because you're not breaking the law. This dude is writing you a citation accusing you of breaking the law, and you ain't breaking the law. So I don't understand. How does this dude have a job? You need to get a lawyer. I don't know if what is he, stealing money from drivers? You got to explain it. But I'm glad you called the FMCSA. I don't know why you called. The law was in the book. You had the book in your hand. Why didn't you open it up? It's like right there. But the driver called. Well, he didn't. I don't know if he called him. They called him. I don't know whatever happened. It worked. Okay. The FMCSA called the driver. They said they had like an hour discussion, and long story short, they pretty much told him that, hey, these drivers are not breaking the law. Okay, you can have a dashboard camera in your window facing whichever way. No, it's not no $2,700 ticket. The FMCSA has done their job today. They have upheld the law, because this is federal law. Okay, they uphold the law. Okay, they don't have a law. And you know, it's kind of the same thing with when it comes to the gun laws and the commercial vehicles. I hear it all the time. Having weapons or guns in a commercial vehicle is against the law. And if you ever read the Green Book before, they don't have a federal law anywhere in the Green Book saying you can't have a weapon in your truck. Okay, it goes by state. Depending on what state you in, depends on if you can have a gun in your truck. Okay, like Tennessee, I can be strapped up in here in my truck in Tennessee. Plus, I got a gun license. Okay, and we're not gonna go into discussion. Okay, but understand it depends on what state you live in. Texas, drivers are strapped down. The owner operators, them cab over drivers, they get down. But I digress. Okay. But I'm glad, you know, we got to the bottom of it. I was heated early. I know somebody gonna screenshot my Facebook and send it to him. I was heated, you know. Of course I was mad. I got to be mad because, oh Lord have mercy. If only you knew, man. Do you? Well, you probably don't know. I don't know who you watch on YouTube, but understand when you said that you know, the drivers that record themselves while driving, or I guess breaking the law, or distracted, could kill somebody. And see, when you talk, you make things sound more serious than they really are. You know, if you bring up the statistics on how many drivers has killed somebody while talking on the camera, please, okay? No one is concerned about killing anybody while talking to a camera. Okay, I think right now they're more concerned with like the law book and things like that, things that actually matters. Okay, not the dashboard camera. Okay, the dashboard camera has killed nobody. Um, but anyways, I think the most I ever seen somebody doing a dashboard camera on YouTube is run a stop sign. That's about. I think that's the only thing I ever seen on YouTube. Run a stop sign. Driver still got a job, still making money. Just a different logo on the truck. That's all that is. But man, I didn't want to go on no type of attack. Like I said, I watched the person I'm subscribed to him. I'm just thinking of how many people got accused of this dashboard crap. Cause see, I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen of how many drivers that I seen. I ain't well. That's gonna be a lot of pictures. Cause like I said, man, he didn't accuse just tons of people. I'm not the only person that ever made videos with this camera facing me. Man, you talking about tons of drivers, tons of carriers. I'm put up 20 pictures, 20 different people. If your picture just happen to be up there, my bad. We just use. You're not breaking the law now. We because we know the law, right? We know you're not breaking the law. Can't nobody accuse you of breaking the law. If one of these 20 pictures that I'm finna get off YouTube, I'm just gonna screenshot a bunch of videos. If you calm down, you're not breaking the law. We're just using you as an example, just from free promotion. Each driver represents a different company. Okay, they are owner operators. By the way, they all probably got about 30 years of experience. Because I know you claim the older drivers don't record themselves. I don't know what you're talking about. I know plenty of older drivers that's recording themselves, giving useful advice, trying to help the young guys, young generation, young guys. But what would I like to see from your channel, since you do got 30 years of experience? Okay, I want to give you some advice. Okay, if you want to be Mr. Safety Man, okay, why don't you try to get a job in a scale house or try to be in the safety department of some mega carrier? Why don't you go for some type of safety position? Because right now you're just a truck driver, okay? Company truck driver, 30 years of experience. You used to be a cop. Why not be a cop again? Pick a position. If you're this concerned with what everybody else is doing, get in there and do something. Make some laws, do some changes. That may have came off, bad. I didn't mean no harm. I'm just trying to tell you, just get out there and what I'm saying, just get involved, okay? But what would I like to see from this channel? He got 30 years of experience. I would like to hear how we can increase our paychecks. You're a company driver for what, I don't know how many years, but company driver. What I can learn something from you. How can we run freaking let's say 4,200 miles a week? 30 years of experience, I would think you would have that locked down. 4,200 miles a week, 4,500 maxing the clock out. How can I do it? I want the best paycheck every single week. I want to be the top driver. Can we get some tips, some tricks? How can we get the best paycheck? You know what I mean? That's what That's what I would want to expect from somebody with 30 years of experience. It'd be different if you was. One more point I want to make. Let's talk about distracted driving, because I see what's gonna happen is, now that everybody knows for a fact that having your dashboard or dash cam on your windshield mounted, pointing in any direction and recording is not against the law. I know it's gonna be people. Now that it's been proven as fact, which it's been a fact, people gonna be talking about, well, it's distracted driving, it's this, it's that, distraction. Like I told y'all, I wouldn't hire anybody that could not drive distracted, because while everybody's talking about this right here being a distraction, and first thing I was thinking is, what would you guys do to the drivers that can't drive distracted whatsoever? What would you do if a tire blew out? Okay, I don't know if how many people had a tire blown out before. It's extremely loud, and it will get your attention, especially if you blow a tire out there in the heat in like the desert, man. That is loud. Wintertime, really depends. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The tire's gonna blow. It's gonna cause a loud boom, and immediately you're gonna be looking behind you. Okay? And guess what? You're supposed to be a professional driver, so you can't drive distracted. You may roll your truck over. Me, I can look behind me in both mirrors, still maintain my truck, okay? Not everybody can do that. Do you guys use a GPS at all? I understand you got people that map everything out. That's fine, but do you use the GPS at all? Is the GPS distracting? Is the Qualcomm distracting? Do your manager call you on the phone? Do you pick up the phone? Because you got to hit the Bluetooth button or however you do it. I mean, the point is, guys, you're supposed to be professional drivers, okay? In reality, okay, you wouldn't be able to drive that commercial vehicle with no distractions. If you actually drove that commercial vehicle with no distractions whatsoever, man, it probably wouldn't even be fun. You probably take the F out of fun. Can you hold the steering wheel with two hands for 11 hours? Well, let's just say 8 hours. Then you do your 30-minute break. You hold the steering wheel 8 hours, sit straight up, keep your eyes on the road. No GPS, no nothing, no radio, no nothing that can distract you. Okay, you just hold that right lane. Hope nobody blow. Don't need no CB radio, nigga. That's all that pulling the mic and changing. That's a distraction too. So I'm talking about no distractions. Could you do it? Take the F out of fun. So I need y'all to get serious, okay? You got to be able to drive with distractions, or else you probably die. You would probably die. I don't know what you would do. Up there in Wyoming, on Interstate 80, when you saw that the pileups, oh man, you better be able to control your vehicle with some type of distraction. What happened when your trailer get to jackknifing? If you ain't never experienced, I don't even want to talk about it, guys. Hey man, y'all can't drive with the distractions. I don't know. I would advise y'all to go out there and take some type of driving course, have them like throw balls in front of the car, and you try to dodge them. I don't know what y'all need to do. But y'all are more concerned with this dashboard camera killing people out there. That's what y'all concerned about. Nobody concerned with how they can increase their paycheck and get paid more money and get away from the regime. Need to start using that word, regime. I like that word. That's not what the main focus is. We are more concerned with distractions. Y'all, not me. Not at all. I'm on YouTube, man. You talking about distractions? Oh man. Phone goes off nonstop. 24 hours. Phone, GPS, CB radio. The whole truck is the distraction, okay? The matter of fact, my whole job is a distraction, okay? Gotta get used to it. Better be able to keep control of the vehicle at all times. But that's why I'm an owner operator. That's why I got to have my own company, because I understand that stuff like this is a reality. Like I told you, I wouldn't hire no driver. If I find out you can't answer the phone while driving, I'm not talking about picking up the phone. I'm talking about if I call you because I'm trying to figure out where in the world are you at, and you can't pick up this, you can't do this. You can't hit this button right here, because if you take one hand off the steering wheel, you're gonna be distracted. You gotta, if you can't do it, then can't work for me, dog. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's a distraction. I heard drivers use Google Maps. You think they pulling over to use Google Maps? You think they come to a complete stop? Some of you guys need to wake up and smell the fresh coffee. Now let's talk about the people that do break the rules on YouTube. Ironically, I only seen one person, knock on wood, that has broken the law for real on YouTube. Driving while distracted for real, according to the FMCSA. I wonder who on earth could possibly have broken the law over at a company known as Averitt. I wonder who could it have been. I heard someone was going down a mountain, and they took their phone off the mount to videotape themselves while driving, a real distraction, really breaking the rules, to film themselves down. I wonder who could possibly have broken the law, the real law, actually broken the law. I wonder who could that have been. I know. What do y'all think? Who on earth could possibly have broken the law for real on YouTube? Inquiring minds would like to know. But anyways, we're gonna go back to regular scheduled programming. I'm about to put the memory card in the computer and get to editing, and hopefully around midnight you guys can have a video. I'm on a 34-hour reset. As I'm now, I'm out of hours. Still running paper logs. Now real quick, just so we can get this crap out the way. My company, when I'm on paper logs, okay? My company, every time I finish a trip, I have to turn my paper logs in. They go through them. I get audited, okay? So I don't want anybody out there thinking every time I say paper logs, I'm just breaking the law, okay? No, it don't work like it at this company. First of all, it's out and back. Out and back. I got to come back here, okay? Go home like this, and then I don't get a load until the sun go down, okay? That's how it works at this. It's very hard to even break the law, okay? Throw that out there. I actually thought about getting put on e-logs, but man, see, this is my issue with e-logs, okay? And it's the same issue I had in my last company. I use my particular truck, I use it as a personal vehicle. Look, if I had an e-log in my truck, as soon as I leave the driveway, my clock would start. That's the way that they e-logs are set up. It don't really follow the FMCSA. Yes, I know you can do off duty. That ain't how the e-logs are set up. Okay, I leave the driveway, it's gonna automatically start. Even though I'm off duty, it's gonna have me on drive line. Okay, then I get to work. Then I gotta sign in and clock in or whatever the case may be. Get paperwork, get my trade. I mean, it's just gonna take nothing but money out of my pocket. Okay, nothing but money out of my pocket. Then I get back home. And let's say I need to do it. I'm supposed to be on a 10-hour break, but hell, I just had to run up to Walmart. Then later on, I gotta go to the stores or something. I can't do that. I can't even use the truck no more because this e-log crap. I can't unplug it. I'm just be driving invalid. That's why I don't like the e-logs. Okay, that's the main issue with me and these e-logs. But what am I gonna do? I got some courses in the School of Business I'm about to do. Got an email. Just came through. School of Business with Dean Cole. Of course, y'all know I'm still working with Dean Cole. I'm just on the low. I'm still on this Facebook group. Still working with Dean Cole. Anybody that's trying to put money in my pocket is who I usually be trying to follow. Okay, I'm just saying that's Dean Cole on Facebook. Dean Dean Cole Cole on Facebook. That's our real financial advisor. Worked in a bank for 15 years, approving loans, credit card applications, and things like that. And he may be the reason why I got damn near $10,000 in fuel cards and good credit cards, and probably why I can just go to the dealership right now and give me a damn truck, to tell you the truth. But anyways, I'll wrap this video up. I probably took 30 minutes. Y'all probably ain't even watching no more. Maybe I should drop a jewel. Should I drop a jewel? Get me some coffee. I need to get back in the gym. I really need to go and get my membership back. Maybe I can try to get back up to, work my way up to 315 deadlift, work my way up to 405. Then like what comes next? 495. I'm thinking about it. I really need to get the gym membership. Man, my gym, my old gym, it's right across the street from my job. So man, right after work, I can just go over there cleaning and banging. It's 24 hours. 24. Matter of fact, I still got my membership. Uh-oh. And everybody gonna know. They gonna know secret. Gotta pull up the Gold's Gym. Anyways, what else? I think that's all. Man, I heard Verizon got the unlimited plan back. I'm finna go check that out. If they do got the unlimited plan, I probably will be switching it to Verizon from T-Mobile. It's got to be just like T-Mobile. It's got to really be unlimited too. It's got to be cheaper too, or at least the same price. I would only switch only because I guess Verizon signal was better. And right now, me being with T-Mobile and working with this company, I get service everywhere because I'm not going out to the desert or going far up the main or something like that. So, you know, my phone is modified, so I can get the internet through hotspot anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Good signal. But other than that, oh, I want to give a shout out to Hour 80. Appreciate you watching the Chasing Andrew Jackson channel. I did get your catalog down. Definitely appreciate y'all for watching, and we'll get back to y'all later tonight with a vlog.